good, but you look good.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
You look really good.
I am doing okay. It's really difficult not to bend, twist, or pick anything up. I went to go pick up, I was going to water the plants
Good, but you
upstairs
look
this
good.
morning.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
that, that's all that's important, right? But I
Yeah.
was going to water some plants and I kind of went just to see how heavy it was. Went, nope, not going to water the plants today.
We're online, by the way. Don't
Hello,
say
online.
anything you'll regret.
Sherry.
I regret almost everything I say.
Do you really?
Sometimes.
Your nose is going to grow.
So this is, we have this, from Elizabeth Ross's place.
How much is it?
It doesn't say.
I bet you that's no good.
No, that somebody just opened it a couple years ago and they said it was fine.
Yeah, but it wasn't stored in a barn.
It was stored downstairs in their cellar where it was always cool. Yeah, they had those little microclimates. They had
Elizabeth Ross?
Yeah, they had the stakes. They had the.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we went down and picked out a bunch of bottles.
Okay. Those that are bothering to look at us, this is virtual wine tasting in the era of post-coronavirus. It's a special day. It's the end of September 30th.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Adelaida District AVA within the Paso Robles AVA. So it's actually Adelaida District Paso Robles or Paso Robles. I don't know. We're in Paso.
I thought you were, when you said for those that are watching, I thought that you were going to say for those of you who bother to buy the wines for the AVA. That's what I thought we were going to get talking to.
No, not you guys. Everyone, the rest of the world. You're watching, you're on. You're not watching, you're on. So this is this guy. This is David Mayer, your host, the wino snob of Wine is Life.
He looks tall.
Yeah, he is tall. He's about 5'7" now, I guess we talked about. So these are the folks that are in the group today, minus a few notable people. Dorothy is here, Sharon is here, Bill is here, Karen is here, Eric is here, and Nan is here. Sorry.
Nan's name is still spelled wrong.
Can you believe
David's lazy. And
David doesn't know how to fix it.
Well, that's not true. David just doesn't.
I can imagine that one.
Oh, where'd that come from? Oh,
is that a happy birthday card?
It's from, I don't know. It's something from my grandson. It might not be a birthday card. Sue just found it cleaning up her desk. It says, I was born,
under a wandering star.
I wrote this. Oh, it's my story. He had me write this and then he gave it back to me. He didn't like me. So my story, it says, I was born in Alameda. I lived on David Street. I met Grandma at a hospital. And two girls, well, I did. Laura and Jessica. I met her where she was working. That's funny.
No sushi, huh? Okay.
So we'll go around the table and introduce yourselves.
Yeah, that's all right.
And the usual routine. We'll start with Bill.
Dorothy disappeared.
I know. So we'll start with Bill.
She had to take a phone call, but she shall return. So we're drinking a Justin.
Okay.
It's a Justin cab, so we are totally compliant. We believe.
Do we still have Justin?
And so it's 15% alcohol, juicy red fruit on the nose, red raspberry and black cherry layered with bouquets of vanilla, soft herbs, and warming spices. Bright red plum and red cherry on the palate, velvety tannins, nuanced elements of caramel, toasted coconut, fennel, and sage. Long finish, with floral notes and a hint of pepper.
That's
So
a
I haven't-
lot of tastes.
I haven't checked it out, but I'm guessing it's going to be pretty tasty.
Well, it sounds yummy.
I would recommend it, definitely.
Okay.
What year did you say it was?
It's a 2022.
Oh,
Very,
wow.
very young.
Very
for-
young.
Yeah, yeah.
it sounds like a lot of
So
fruit.
it is small oak barrels, but not for very long since it's, oh, I said 20, it's 2020, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's better.
Yes,
That's 2
much better.
years.
Give it a little more time.
It's a pandemic wine.
Yep.
How about you, Karen? What's up with you?
Let's see. Am I right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Here,
I have a
Dow.
Chardonnay, 2022, and it is 14.5 of alcohol. It actually, I think, Nan, you'd like this one.
Yeah.
You would
Is
like
it-
this one.
Oh, is it vanilla oaky-ish?
Yeah. Sorry.
Love that kind.
And I can look at how dark it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. We could have gotten one of those at Bevmo.
That's where I got it, is Bevmo.
Barrel aging will do the dark white wines.
Yeah.
Let's see. So
Yeah, I'm in Hayward, California today.
we're 2 for 2 for compliance. Let's see if we can keep that up for the rest of the table.
Go to Nan first.
Okay, Nan.
Nan from Waynesburg, Ohio, and yep, I'm drinking a Justin. It's
Yay.
it's a 2022. I don't know where I managed to find that one, but I haven't tasted it yet. But it's a 13.5% alcohol.
What'd you say it was? A cab?
2022. No, it's a Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh,
Nice. Okay,
Good work.
I'm feeling that maybe
I have to go
Karen
get our
and-
grandson way back.
Okay.
Come say hi. Come say hi to everybody. This is our son. Have you ever seen our son?
Well, now you have. Here I am.
This is our
Hi.
son.
Hi.
He's
Okay.
tall.
Feels like a party here. This is really cool.
It is.
Almost literally, but it's figuratively. Yeah. Well, thank you for letting me crash your party for a minute. It's nice to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Enjoy
you.
enjoy your wine and your visit. All right, now sit yourself together.
iPad in your bedroom.
Gotta go, bud.
Please.
And a couple of days are going to be living right around the corner from us.
Oh, nice.
Tomorrow I was corrected by my grandson Nash. Tomorrow.
Well, that'll be good.
Okay.
Says you.
Try to plug in your iPad, okay?
I noticed that Sharon is drinking some blue Gatorade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't drink wine yet?
She can. She's just choosing not to.
I just been having Gatorade. Did you introduce us? Okay, so I just got this brand new hat today because I have a funeral to go to. What do you think?
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah.
It's in honor of the person
The person wore hats.
that we're celebrating.
That's
It's
not-
that she wore all of these.
It's kind of cool. And I
Yeah,
have
it
a
is cool.
black dress with red knee-high cowboy boots. Doesn't really go with my dress and my cowboy boots, but I don't care.
Yeah. Fine.
There we go. Oh, I made it too small now.
Okay, we've seen your hat. That's good.
Okay.
Are you drinking Gatorade too, Eric?
No, I'm drinking a 2011 Catherine Kennedy Cabernet,
Shirt.
and it's from Saratoga, California. So I'm non-compliant.
Okay, so we're not going to
But
be.
this was a thing where during the pandemic that Marty Mathis, the son of Catherine Kennedy, was selling cases and cases of wine, and so I bought a case of this. Actually, 2 cases of it, because I didn't think I was ever going to get wine again.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, exactly.
And where are you broadcasting from, Eric?
We're from Los Gatos, California.
And so we're going to be 4 for 5. I'm David Mayer, broadcasting from Fremont, California. This bottle is heavy. I have a Justin Isosceles Reserve, 2009. It is it's a lot of wine. I think this is their top end wine.
Yeah, yeah, no, no.
15.5%. They just go over the top in
But
Paso.
that's before the winery was sold, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking for. We have a bottle of that someplace. I was looking for it and couldn't find it.
Trying to read.
That's very nice.
The blend. It doesn't say what the blend is.
Please.
Hand harvested, hand
Everything
sorted, cold smoke. Barrel 100% barrel aged for 24 months. French oak 100%. 100% upland unfiltered, unfined. Okay. But I don't know do you know I don't even know what this is made. I guess it's cab, right? It's cab.
Mhm.
Daddy took it. It was right here.
The bottle is extremely heavy.
Huh.
But anyways, I'm drinking it. It's actually pretty tasty. I believe this was I have never bought Justin, so I think this was a gift from my brother when he wasn't drinking. He's gone through these phases where he stops drinking and I get all his wine, and then he buys wine and he stopped drinking and I get all his wine. I think this is one of those. So we're representing a lot of Justin tonight. How's the vocal cords, Eric?
I guess they're better than they were, but
okay. This is
still not back 100%.
It won't matter with this song. It really won't. This song is
Yeah, you say that all the time.
He does, doesn't he?
an extremely easy tune. There's no problem with this tune. So let's find it, and
I hope I know it.
Excuse me.
I think you know it. I think we've had it before, but I brought it back because of high demand. It's a wine world.
Nah.
What do you think?
It's a world of Bordeaux, a world of Merlot. It's a world of Cab and a world of Nouveau. There's so much wine that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a wine world after all. Ding, 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 ding. It's a wine world after all. It's a wine world after all. It's a wine world after all. It's a great wine world. There is just one Napa and one golden glass, and I smile. That means great wines in every class. Though the vineyards divide and the wine take is wide, it's a wine world after all. 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 It's a great wine world.
That was an easy one.
Yeah.
Our grandson does not like to go on that ride because the music stays in his head after we get
all
off
day, so
all
he gets
night.
he can't get it out of his head.
It's funny. You know what's great about that ride? If it's a really hot day,
Oh, it's
you
so
jump on that ride, and since not that many people ride it, you can get off the boat, get back on the boat, and go again.
yeah.
Yep.
It used to be so crowded, and now it's like like you said, you can get on it very easily. It's
Yeah.
like the go-to ride if
you got little ones.
It's by Toontown.
If you want to cool off in the
Yep.
AC.
Yep.
Actually, it is one of the better AC rides.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what else we got here. You want to do another song? I'm just kidding. Let's see.
Those look like Inglenook wines.
They are.
What is
A
that
couple,
one?
few of them are. These two are. Then we got Screaming Eagle, and we've got Mouton Rothschild.
That's so
Rothschild.
funny. I was gonna say a Screaming Eagle, but I thought, no, that's dumb.
No, it's a Screaming Eagle. Okay, so here we are. We are in the Paso Robles district and AVA. The whole big thing is Paso Robles. And then within that is these little sub AVAs. So today we're doing Adelaida district. So we're here in Adelaida, this big thing here.
And David, a question about that, because in
This
looking
is-
it up, some of them said that they were an AVA, but others were just a district. So
Oh, here's
so
here's the lowdown on that. So to distinguish it,
Yes.
not necessarily past Adelaida, but Willow Creek is a good example. They're still AVAs.
okay.
They're still AVAs.
Okay.
But and in the case like Willow Creek and Genesco and
That's where they are.
Highlands District, because the name is used elsewhere, they had to distinguish it by actually calling it Paso Robles Willow Creek or Paso Robles Estrella District, because there are others that are called, and I guess when we get to Willow Creek, I just did that one. There's like 3 AVAs in the country that are all called Willow Creek AVA. So they had to distinguish it. So Adelaida is an AVA.
That's kind of a weird explanation, just because it sounds like somebody else has one. I don't mean you. I don't mean what you said, because it
Oh,
sounds.
okay. So I just
Yeah, no.
what
I don't mean. I didn't mean to say that you gave a crappy
okay.
explanation. What I'm saying is, why can't it be an AVA just because someone else is somewhere else it has a Adelaida?
Well, it is an AVA. It's just that, yeah, that because I mean I've seen this before where we had where we had an AVA. Well, in this case, like Willow Creek. There's one in New York called Willow Creek. There's one somewhere else also called Willow Creek. So Willow Creek's kind of a common name. I don't know how many places are called Adelaida. Probably nowhere else, but it's this district within Paso Robles. And
Look at that. There's only one that says AVA. All the rest say district.
Right.
where
And
where's it say? Which one are you looking at?
York Mountain
York
AVA.
Mountain.
Oh, York Mountain AVA. Okay. That's weird. And actually, if you look at York Mountain AVA, it is outside of Paso Robles AVA.
Yeah, it is.
This dotted red line, that's
Yeah.
the border of
Oh.
Paso Robles AVA.
Okay.
And that's the only one I see that's outside of that. Yeah. So I move this around. So there's room over here for more pieces because this red line is Paso Robles. There's room here if they want to make another sub AVA. I don't know what actually physically is in these areas. Maybe it's not suitable for grape growing outside of that. And as you've learned from our journeys throughout, just because Adelaida AVA is this big, maybe only a quarter of that is planted in vines, not the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it sounds like they should cut back.
I forgot to tell Richard my birthday.
Yeah, well, we kind of think that they've gone kind of crazy with some AVAs. We've already, I think we've seen 2 already that are AVAs with no vineyards and no wineries in them, right? In our journey.
What would
So
the point be?
So why keep that as an AVA if there's no winemaking or grape growing being done there? It's kind of stupid.
I think
Maybe
the
they-
people that are labeling these AVAs are drinking too much while they're labeling them.
That could be. Oh, I see. I see why these areas. See how mountainous this is. This is.
Yeah.
They're not gonna. They're not gonna put any vines up there. Well,
I
maybe
know, they're putting up.
maybe they will. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe they will.
Never say never, especially when
Never
it comes
say
to planting
never.
wine.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Let's make an AVA and not plant anything. That sounds like
The big article in the Chronicle this last week just talked about, grape growers were not finding markets for their wine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have
Grapes.
there's a huge glut of wine right now.
Of grapes or wine?
Yeah, of grapes.
Both.
Of
But
grapes.
both.
So the price of grapes in Napa Valley is, people are having a hard time getting a price that's worthwhile.
They should. We should lower our prices of wine.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
There you
probably,
go.
that's probably going to happen, I think.
No, yeah, probably not. Yeah, I was looking at some of the wineries. I mean, I was readings about their wine, and I go, I want some of that. And I look at it, it's like, oh, you're $68 for a bottle of Chenin Blanc.
Ah,
I don't know if I want to buy any.
yeah. Well, there's
Only
some
like
good Chenin
eight
Blancs in
years.
Napa.
Huh? What?
Sorry, Dorothy.
What'd you say?
Dorothy said something. I interrupted her.
Oh,
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know what I was saying.
I don't either. It's obviously important.
okay. Let's move on. So this is the shape of the Adelaida District AVA.
Wow, that shows.
And this is what some of it looks like.
God, it just looks so pretty.
Those calcareous.
I was thinking the same thing, Sharon, when I was
Well,
looking at days.
They have some newer
I'm a couple of weeks ahead of this, but I'm going, that's so pretty. I go, well, of course they're only going to publish the really good pictures.
It is pretty country.
And they're not going to publish it when in the summertime when it's all dry, when it's when all the hills are brown.
Where else?
Okay, so let's see what this is about. So the Adelaida district, which is the most northwestern of the 11
Must have
Paso
scratched
Robles
my arm.
districts,
Is it
approximately
burning?
53,100
I'll take you to
acres,
sushi if you
is
were
well
trying to
defined
get
as
out. Aren't you?
mountainous
It's okay.
topography,
Robles AVA.
nestled. I can
Don't
hear
tell
you
me.
all
Okay.
talking.
No, it's not. I'll have to just
I can hear you talking.
Shh.
Shh.
It's all right.
Don't talk.
It's all right.
I'll tell you what. Go ahead and read this, Eric. It's a lot of words.
It's a lot of words.
I
We're right.
can't. The Adelaida district is the most northwestern of 11 Paso Robles districts. Approximately 53,100 acres, is well defined by its mountainous topography. Nestled within the southern end of the Santa Lucia mountain range, many slopes are covered with coastal and live oak woodland decorated by lace lichen. Lace lichen? She's a great actress. It's what looks like Spanish moss, but isn't, and happens to be the state of California's official state lichen.
I'm liking it.
Beyond the novelty, its existence suggests two things: a clean air environment because of its sensitivity to sulfur dioxide, as well as a damp setting, which is fitting since the Adelaida district is one of the wettest of the Paso Robles districts due to the orographic influence as storms travel from the Pacific Ocean east. One of the most important characteristics of an AVA is geology, and the Adelaida district likes to show off its geology to anybody willing to look. Traveling along its curvy road cuts reveal white chalky rock, evidence of ancient marine sediment from the Mesozoic time. Limestone can also be found along the wine trail, often used in stacked stone walls surrounding vineyards and winery. This yellow sedimentary rock is obvious from its telltale streaks of crystallized calcite and dense mass. While not widespread in the Paso Robles AVA, it has a history in the Adelaida area that was originally discovered for mining. In the last half of the 19th century, California has been going through some big changes. Except for a few port cities, most of the newly founded state was a dry, inhospitable wilderness. With the gold rush in full swing, a few entrepreneurs managed to find success, not in gold, but in other valuable commodities: quicksilver ore, charcoal, mercury, cattle, and various agriculture. Ranchers, miners, and farmers alike carved out pieces of the Santa Lucia Mountains as best they could, fighting off wild animals, extreme weather, and difficult terrain to make a living.
So this is a little confusing for me because quicksilver and mercury aren't they the same thing? Mercury is quicksilver. Yeah, I'm not the author of this information. I'm just questioning that. It's like,
Well, quicksilver ore is different than mercury, right?
is it? Well, I guess mercury
Yeah,
is
so yeah,
One's
so
a
you,
solid,
active-
one isn't.
What's
what?
that?
huh?
One is a solid and the other one isn't.
Oh,
I would consider
It's-
mercury not a
Well,
solid.
mercury's a metal,
Metal.
Yeah.
and quicksilver ore, is an ore that you can get
Mercury
quicksilver from, or mercury from.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's weird. Okay, sometimes I'm looking at it, I don't see that, and I didn't see that, so I just question it. Anyway,
It's like iron ore.
yeah.
Iron ore
Yeah,
is not iron. It's just
right.
the ore that you can
Got
derive iron from.
it. Here's another charming view of Adelaida.
That's very nice.
In the last half of the 19th century, California had been going through some big changes, except for a few. But didn't we just read this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What at times seems to be like, sorry,
No,
legend in Paso Robles is
Eric
rainfall.
did not read this.
On the average, the Adelaida district receives around 30 inches of rain in a year cycle, which is approximately 20 more inches than some of the other drier parts of Paso Robles ABA.
Sorry, I thought you were going to go
On
down.
exceptionally wet years, vineyards have measured up to 45 inches of precipitation and somewhere around 9 inches in dry years. Luckily, the calcareous soil has both water retention capabilities and good drainage. This duality comes as a result of much of the calcareous rock being porous, like a sponge, and yet, because it fractures easily, it allows water to travel deeper into the bedrock. The sponge-like qualities prove to be important as vines grow deep, seeking out moisture during the warm summers. Another view. Still pretty, but we do see we have the brown grass in this picture. And we got stake post number 4. Very important. There is a modest maritime influence from the Pacific Ocean as the warm air of the Paso Robles area rises, mixing with the cool, moist air on the coast, creating fog that will roll in and out of Estero Bay to the west. A vacuum effect is created that brings cooling winds into the Paso Robles AVA. Further south of Adelaida District, the Templeton Gap sees these winds standing up flags. But back up in the north, these winds are less dynamic, but with equal cooling power. The diurnal variance of the Adelaida district can vary between morning lows of 50 degrees Fahrenheit to afternoon highs of 95 degrees Fahrenheit in the height of summer. There is a common thread with many of these growing conditions shared across the Paso Robles ABA, but to different degrees. Oh, here comes Jenny. Or extremes. The Adelaida district assuredly has the highest elevation at 2,200 feet, but shares its geology, diurnal temperature swings, and other attributes with its neighboring AVAs. What is certain is that growers in the Adelaida district, even prior to it officially becoming an AVA, take advantage of these circumstances to grow the best fruit possible. Let's take a pause and say hi.
Hi,
Hi.
hi, baby girl.
How we doing, Madison?
There we go.
There you go.
Sorry. Sorry we're late.
Oh, no problem.
She's being a bit of a wiggle worm.
Hey, baby.
Hey, sweetie.
Hi, she says.
I have a foot.
Yeah. You want back down? Okay. Yeah.
I can only look at these guys so much.
Sorry.
How you doing, Jenny?
Good. Busy. How
Oh,
about you guys?
Yeah.
yeah. They're doing okay. We're almost done with this the Adelaida district as far as going over it, and oh yeah, we have three wineries to just talk about a little bit. So Justin, three of us have Justin tonight. Is a more than a beautiful place to drink exceptional wine. It's a unique viticultural microclimate. It's a Michelin-starred restaurant. It's class accommodations, it's tasting rooms at the vineyard and in downtown Paso Robles and more. We planted our first vineyard back in 1981 with a mission to make world-class Bordeaux style blends. Since then, we've expanded both our knowledge of viticulture and its unique region, as well as our acreage. Once the grapes are harvested, makers, some of the best in the business, gather to sort, select, age, taste, blend, and decide what goes into every bottle. So this is Justin. She's happy. She's dancing in the vineyards. And then we have this one, which this is the one I want to go see, Tablas Creek. Tablas Creek is the realization of the combined efforts of two of the International Wine Committee's leading families, the Perrin family, proprietors of Chateau de Beaucastel in the Châteauneuf-du-Pape, AOC in the southern Rhone Valley of France, and the Haas Valley in Vineyard Brands, equally owned and run by the two families. The partnership began in 1987, remains today as ever, even as the next generation of Haas and Perrins have stepped into the leadership roles over recent decades. The partners searched California from the foothills of the Sierras in the north to coastal Ventura County in the south, looking for a close match to the Mediterranean climate and high pH soils of Chateau de Beaucastel. In 1989, they purchased a 120-acre parcel 12 miles from the Pacific Ocean in what is now the Adelaida district, west of Paso Robles. They named it Tablas Creek Vineyard after the small creek running through the property. The property elevation averages 1,500 feet, and the shallow, rocky limestone soils are the same geological origin as those at Beaucastel. Summer days are hot and sunny, but the influence of the nearby Pacific cools the nights, and the remarkably Rhone-like Paso Robles climate allows the grapes to mature fully and yet retain crisp acidity. Ample rainfall in the winter allows most of the vineyard to be dry farmed each year. So I want to go there. I haven't been there. Actually, I've never been to Paso Robles.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Okay, wow. Huh.
Well, what's going
Road
on?
trip,
What
road
are you
trip.
talking about? Daniel Dow's winemaking vision had one of very singular focus, creating the highest possible quality Cabernet and Bordeaux style wines. This mission had a critical ingredient, the calcareous soils, clay soils of Bordeaux. For Daniel, there is no greater truth than the fact that the great wine is made in the vineyard. I never heard that before. His extreme focus on every detail, from the proper soil to his proprietary planting structure that creates total vine balance. His exacting, almost extreme wine growing philosophy allows for the grapes to arrive to the winery in the perfect condition to create wines that continue to rival the best of the world. Daniel is one of the first to bring Cabernet clones to Paso Robles that delivered the highest possible quality clones from the iconic regions of the world, such as Bordeaux and Napa. His unparalleled focus on viticulture drove him to create an intense vine density planting structure, up to 3,630 vines per acre on steep slopes. With the mind of a scientist and the heart of an artist, Daniel created a proprietary phenolic system based on his palate that allowed him to unlock some of the highest level phenolics in the world for Bordeaux varietals, resulting in some of the most intensely colored, age-worthy, and aromatic wines in the world.
In the world.
In the world. And that's it. So next week we will be in the Paso Robles Estrella District AVA.
Nick, Secretary Nan, what week will we be doing Creston?
Well, this says November 18th, but we're a week behind, so that'll
We're
be
a week
November
behind.
5th.
I don't have, I think he sent that out when COVID was going around our house for that month.
I updated it. What's your
Creston.
Kristen, that's where our friends live.
We have a
okay.
bottle of sparkling from there.
So that'll be the 25th.
A week later. Yeah.
Yeah.
When's
later,
Thanksgiving?
25th of November, isn't that Thanksgiving?
That's Thanksgiving.
That's Thanksgiving, the
think
25th.
Well, it's a
Thanksgiving
Monday.
is
Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well-
start cooking on Saturday before Thanksgiving, so it's fun.
You can stay tuned.
Oh, I don't have to do anything
Things
this year? Excellent. Excellent.
You might have your new outdoor kitchen.
Jenny,
I
what are you
doubt it.
drinking?
Oh, just a glass of rosé.
Oh,
Just a glass of rosé.
Just a glass.
Do you guys want to skip the 25th?
No.
No.
Oh, we need that to get through Thanksgiving. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Okay. So we'll keep it unless something changes. There's a chance we might have to go to LA or to Seattle. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
yeah, I don't know where I'll be.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
When you turn
Or
off
will.
the, can I want to give you an update on Mo, but I want to do it when we're not on tape.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what's up?
Okay.
No,
But,
it's just-
but we're still live.
Oh,
we're
wait, it still says
streaming it,
YouTube, I think.
Still streaming.
Oh, we're
Still
still on
says we're
YouTube.
recording.
No, we are still on YouTube. Do we want to get off YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone say bye.
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 AMF.
See, there's that voice again.
Hey,
That's
Mo just
that's
texted
me.
me. Yeah, Mo texted me. So I asked her if she was coming. Are we still on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah, we are still. Let's
What does his shirt say? Time is wine.
Time to whine.
Oh,
I have to wind down. It's let me okay. So how do I get out of this without just killing it all?
That's a good question.